Hello, family, and welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Golong, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today, I'm speaking on the wonderful event known as Halloween. And how was our Halloween here in Zanzibar? Non-existent. Yeah, we don't celebrate that here. And as we kind of pull back from it in the States, we kind of use that time, during Halloween to, spread candy, but also spread the word of God by putting messages in the candy bags that we gave away. Coming here, it's a lot different than it was in America. We aren't even, privileged to see the same things. And I say privileged, but we are fortunate not to see the same things. During, these times, you always see, the scary movies come on and you see all of this, a lot of foolishness. We'll put it like that. And I'm not knocking it because at one point, growing up in America, I definitely understand the culture. I went trick-or-treating as well. And, did all of the things that everybody did, but as, I've grown, we stopped celebrating it to a certain degree. And then we also, just switched up our mindset on things. The celebration of Halloween it's something, I don't knock people for doing it or knock people for not doing it, guys, but we got to think about it. I was sitting here with my wife and we were talking, and, our son's birthday was just recently passed. And then we came up on, oh man, it's actually Halloween. And it was like, man, we don't even realize it because being here, you don't get that influence all day. You don't get the push of this culture for the demons and the devils and the ghouls and the goblins, So it's just amazing to be in a culture where it's not evil and sin is not promoted, right? Evil and sin is not promoted. And I can only give you, my thoughts on this based on, the word of God. And I want to go back to one I've already talked about many a times, but it's Romans 1, and it's that verse, 31 or 32. It says, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Now, so you have to have that context of it, right? You go through all these things of fornication, covetousness, wickedness, full of envy, murder, deceit, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despisers, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things. And you think about, Halloween, and you think about the movies of Halloween, and you think about the culture that surrounds Halloween, people place a lot of emphasis on that. A lot of the satanic stuff is done during that time. And what are we engaging in if we're just engaging in this, like, some things we can't engage in wholeheartedly. Some things we definitely have to push ourselves away from. But you think about that, all of the things you're watching people kill. You're watching people do evil things, come up with, Saw. You remember Saw. You remember Final Destination. You remember Hellraiser. You remember all these things. Think about what it says in verse 30 of Romans, inventors of evil things. Think about that. And now we're at the stage where kids are disobedient to parents, without understanding. People are covenant breakers without natural affection. We have so many things going on nowadays, and you see some women, they don't have a natural affection toward the men, and the men the same don't have a natural affection toward the women anymore. And it is the society that we are in. It is the social media. It is everything that is contrary to God. Because whatever you put your time to and devote your time in is your God. So if you see your screen time is, 10 to 14 hours, a week or day or whatever it's going to be. I mean, you think about how much time you devoted to the Most High, and then how much time did you devote to your device, right? And we all have work, and we all have things to do, and we all have, that letdown time that we need to have. But at the same time, we have these things come up, and we have to be cognizant of what we're doing. We have to be aware. We have to hold all thoughts captive. We have to get back in the mindset to not be, conform to the world, but transform. We have to renew our mind. We have to put in that energy and that effort to change where we are. And family, again, I appreciate you for listening. And as always,